Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. How you guys all doing? I hope that you guys are all having a beautiful day, night, wherever you guys may be in the world, and I hope that you guys are taking care of your energy as such. Okay, so today is a very important day. Today marks the planet Mars moving out of the house of Taurus into the house of Gemini today. So whoop whoop. So shout out to that, which means basically our ways of communication, and as well as the planet of Mercury is coming into play right now, which also explains why if you come from the last previous reading that I did for the full moon in Virgo, I explained the importance of the 13th sign, as well as Mercury, or just like the staff of Hermes, is being a very significant thing. So Mercury is really coming to play. We're about to close out the shadow week fairly soon, within the next week on Sunday when I am filming this. So we're going to be saying thank you to Mercury retrograde as far as its lessons, and also the shadow week. It has been quite intense as far as releasement wise, or bringing awareness to certain things that need to change, okay, especially change for the betterment of yourself as well as a whole, for a collective. Okay, so mind you, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and throw the rest. Okay, what doesn't apply, let it fly. Keep that in mind, that we are both divine masculine and divine feminine energy. Just figure out which one you predominantly hold, as far as if you're on the twin flame journey, or which energy do you usually embody in general. So okay, so this is for my twin flames as well as starseeds. This is also for Mars and Gemini today, and also the closing of shadow phase. Okay, and we're going to be having the full moon in Libra within this month, as well as the new moon in Pisces coming up fairly soon within the next week. That's very important. Okay, all decks I'll be using will be listed down below if you guys are interested in using it for yourself. Okay, as well as other links I'll be listed for my Instagram and other playlists. Go ahead and check out any previous videos, will be listed down in the comment box below, as well as channeled music that may come about in this reading. Okay, that's for special messages for someone out there. Okay, I'm going to be using the Mermaid Tarot deck right now. Today I decided to charge with my selenite crystal, because I have been connected to a lot of angels as of late, especially Archangel Michael has been really making an appearance as of late as well. Okay, especially for the journey. I feel like he's coming through quite often. You know, the angel with the large, large sword. Okay, warrior spirit is what I'm hearing, as well as protection reasons, right? So especially pay attention to 444 as a synchronicity to let you know that angelic beings are around you. But definitely protection is what I'm hearing, as well as protection and watching over, or guidance for the twin flames, because Archangel Michael does work heavily with the twin flame journey. Okay, so just keep in mind. So if you want to work on selenite, it's known as the angelic crystal, as well as known to help connect with those of the angelic realm. Okay, I love selenite, and plus it's a crystal that helps cleanse other crystals or anything that's around it. Okay, so moon crystal, so basically it's a moon all in one. So yeah, love it. Wow, 10 of Wands. Gemini, yep, we're closing out cycles. You could be seeing 10, 10, 10 of 1. Closing of cycles. Ooh. 6 of Cups, yeah, reunion. 8 of Swords, reverse. Knight of Wands, and 9 of Pentacles. Isn't that lovely, guys? Wow, okay. So 10 of Wands was just like closing of cycles, as well as carrying heavy burdens is now being released. So now is the time for a lot of us have been feeling a lot of like heavy burdens, or like, oh, I'm seeing a cat right now outside the window. You guys could also be seeing cats, like that also represents spirit guide, or as well as spirit being near you or watching over you, especially divine feminine energy. It's also about being independent of some sort. But this is about releasement, which is what we just experienced within the full moon in Virgo, which was quite heavy and very potent around this time, especially being that we're in Pisces, which is why I'm using this deck, because I'm feeling a lot of water energy, a lot of emotions, depth. Okay, Six of Cups is also a representation of reconciliation of some sort, or as well as something coming back from the past. So this represents for me Mercury retrograde closing out finally, and as well as the self-imprisonment and illusions. No longer will we be stuck or not being able to see clearly as far as our next step to move forward. So none of this was what we would call self-sabotage ways, or ways in which we kind of don't see another way or route through. So sometimes when we're in despair or when we're carrying too much, sometimes it clouds our judgment where we can't, where we're not able to see like what's our next movement or like path forward. So sometimes it creates like some form of like feeling stuck in some form. Okay, we have the Lovers at the bottom of the deck, which is great. Could be seen 616, 666, 606. A lot of sixes, which is representation of unconditional love as well as masculine energy. I'm also seeing that there is mirrored numbers, some significant to that. You guys come from separate worlds, but you guys both connect into one. This reminds me of the Little Mermaid. Knight of Wands is also, I'm feeling a lot of fire sign energy coming through. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, straight off the bat. Okay, and we are going to be moving from Pisces season into Aries, which is the spring equinox. So that marks the astrology new year. So basically we've had the new year within the first of the year, right? Then we have the lunar new year for Chinese lunar new year. Then now we're having the astrological new year, which is Aries starting, which is the first house. So 12th house ending with Pisces, and then first house with Aries, which is rebirth. It's springtime. Okay, so there's some significance to that of starting brand new, a rapid movement forward. Nine of Pentacles is also something that has been accumulating over time. Nine of Pentacles also represents someone who's been diligently working on themselves, okay, who's been spending solitary or time alone or in hermit mode of some sort. Even though I'm not feeling much of a hermit, but I'm feeling that Virgo energy coming through. Okay, the Lovers is also Gemini. I'm feeling Gemini as well, because we are speaking of Gemini, which is the third house. All right, now I'm going to be going ahead and asking from the Moonology Oracle. Moonology Oracle, any guidance we can receive from Mars and Gemini. Now Mars represents the divine masculine energy within us. Oh my god, new moon in Gemini. Communication is the key. Okay, so we are talking about Gemini, which means that communication or the throat chakra is going to be heavily affected. So prepare for the masculine energy to probably things that they've been holding back for quite some time, they're now releasing in the forms of communication, maybe holding back their truth, or maybe feelings, possibly things that were hidden underneath. Possibly any like mental confusion or fog will be lifted above, especially for masculine energy, for them to be able to speak clearly with a sound mind and a clear heart, okay, clear throat. But Gemini also represents the twins. You can be seeing a lot of 1111s as well as 333. Yeah, throat chakra, wow. Also, I'm feeling not only does Gemini is ruled by Mercury, Virgo is also ruled by Mercury, which is, we're getting a lot of that energy, that earth and also that air energy coming through. Okay, it could be also air elementals and earth elementals having to do with this, some sort of change like Mother Gaia, like changes within Mother Gaia showing up. Show the world the real you. Yep, so this is about, yeah, not holding back, showing your truth as well. Also this bluish, purplish, this reminds me of the throat chakra, the third eye, and the crown, something to do with that being activated heavily within you both. But show the real you. So especially someone, I'm feeling people who are motivational speakers, or someone who has something to say or share with the world, or even like talent or even gifts, or something that spirit has been like telling you or nudging you in a certain direction to speak up of some sort. Now's the time where you're going to feel more guided to use that throat chakra to speak more. But be very careful and aware of what you put out there, because that is what you get back. So be very mindful about the words that you choose, okay? Be very choosy. Full moon in Taurus, you need a practical plan. Heart chakra. Oh, yes, lovely. Adjustments are required. And then right here, bring love into the situation. A lot of Aquarius energy, double Aquarius, guys. 11th house. Confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. 808, 888 is what I'm feeling, as well as 5th house energy. Could be seeing 5s or 555. But I'm saying mainly right here, if you're trying to bring anything into fruition or into reality at this current point in time, now is the time to really remove any or focus on moving any mental blockages that may be clouding your ways and following your heart. So now Gemini in Mars and Gemini is going to really strengthen and test you to really get into your heart space rather than the head space more so. So now's the time to drop from the head space into the heart, as well as balancing out logically, like forming plans, formulating. So it's about the law of attraction, right? Visualizing what you want, feeling that it is already yours within your grasp, imagining what it's like to have that. Because you already do, and as well as taking actions needed or creating plans in order to move forward to bring that forth into the fruition, into the actual physical, because people forget that the action is needed as well, okay, with the Aries energy. So they've been in the house of Taurus for quite some time, right? So now we're moving out of Taurus into Gemini. So, and bringing love into the situation, meaning choose love over fear. If you're gonna, they're also saying focusing on self-love is very important, especially with this Nine of Pentacles, focusing on you. Be more kind to yourself. Now's the time to speak kindly to yourself as well as to others. Spirit animals to look out for this Mars and Gemini. We have also, this reminds me of the year of the ox, since we're in the year of the ox. Frog spirit, yep. 28 reduces to a 10. Clear out the clutter. Oh my gosh, yes. So you guys have been clearing out a lot of blockages, as well as things that maybe have been holding you back, such as fear, maybe even self-doubt, like I said, overthinking, not seeing things clearly of some sort, inner turmoil. So all of that is being cleared out of your psyche at this current point in time, even through emotion. So don't be surprised if you guys are crying or emotional, or you just feel very turbulent within your emotions. Okay, remind you that your emotions do not rule you. They come and go. Try to figure out what the root cause of that and address it straight hand, okay? Especially since we've been in shadow phase, we've been really focusing on the shadow part and integrating that self into one of us. Oh yes, Rhino Spirit, overcome any obstacle. Wow. So you guys are tough. It's also that third eye crown is what I'm seeing. There's a little crown right here. Also 5 or 555. Conflict that comes with change. Alright, so you guys are learning a valuable lesson. Make your dreams real. Yes, so it's that bringing those dreams or those visions into reality rather than keeping them as a dream. It's like, what is that, Shalalaba? Don't let your dreams be dreams. Just do it. So and then we have Giraffe Spirit. See the bigger picture. Yes, so it's about changing this perspective. Yes, nothing is wasted. So if you feel like you've wasted your time on something that you thought was going to come into fruition and it ended up not following suit the way that you have expected in some form or some way, just let you know that nothing is wasted. All the lessons and things that you've gained, whether it worked out or not, all of that will be used and also make sense towards the end, especially when you start receiving or start actually seeing in the physical, when it starts forming or manifesting. Oh my gosh, I'm looking, look at this cat spirit. Claim your independence. Oh my gosh, that is so lovely. Okay, especially with the cat's energy. Okay, 13th sign. Okay, go ahead and check out the previous video. It kind of goes in tie with the messages here. Okay, so wisdom of the oracle, asking just a little bit more. Oops. Okay. So advice, since this is more of a masculine energy, I feel like this is more based on masculine energy, because Mars is more of a predominant like divine masculine type of energy, whilst Venus is more of a divine feminine. Okay, so it really means that this transit right now is really affecting the divine masculines more so than the divine feminine energy. But the divine feminines, you can still feel it because you're connected to your divine masculine. You are divine masculine energy as well. You are whole. So anything that is affecting the divine masculines, it also affects you too. Okay, milk and honey. Oh my gosh. Oh, and the fact that this has overcome any obstacle. If you guys connect with Lord Ganesh or like the Hindu as deity, also seeing rainbows as well, which indicates promise of unity, as well as it's also promises of things getting better, to look on a brighter side. After some rain and a storm, there's always a rainbow and a little sunshine, right? So it's about finding the sweeter things in life, okay? And elephants can be very significant as well, okay? Also, maybe bathing in milk and honey can be very beneficial to you as far as spiritual bath wise. Okay, so divine masculine energy, you guys could also be more connecting with the term of milk and honey, right? It's that honey pot. I'm also feeling sexual energy as well, milk and honey. Mixture of that. Could be a lot of sacral chakra activations as well. So anything for the divine feminines wise, any messages for the divine feminines in particular as far as advice wise, since I know that this will affect the divine feminine energy as well. It's about bringing sweetness back into your life. Oh, look at that, mending. 51, 52, it's a sequence. 6, 7, mending the connection, mending what your heart, the heart chakra is very significant. Possibly mending or bringing back or reconciling of some sort. Oh, yep, not for you. So 6 meaning like, look at that. So what you thought that was for you at one point, and it turned out to not be like what you thought it was. It was more of like, it was more so like a lesson to let you know that, hey, okay, you tried it, that's great and all, but this is not the path for you. So I always say rejection is redirection as well as protection. So if anything, if something didn't follow suit the way that you have expected, especially during Mercury retrograde, it really highlighted and let you know certain aspects within your life that maybe it's not for you, and what is, you know, like finding out what works for you. Okay, beautiful. So that's why I say adjustments are required, right? So there needs to be some form, like spirit right now is working on your behalf in the spirit realm to like move some chess pieces around just a little bit, right? So they see it as a whole. They see it as a bigger picture, right? Especially when you're playing chess. Your perspective has to be quite different. Okay, last one. Oh, look at that, breathe. Look at that, 11. Oh, wow, we have 11, 11, 29, 29. See the bigger picture, breathe, 11, 11. You could be seeing lotus flowers, also indication of the crown chakra activating as well. This is also about just breathing in and out, doing breathing exercises, especially when you get stressed or you feel like your emotions are rising back to the surface. Bring love into your situation, okay? Everything will be all right, all right? Even though it may not feel okay right now, it's okay to not feel okay. It's okay to acknowledge that, but also know that it's only temporary, just like storms are. They're only temporary, okay? And they serve a greater purpose, right? Okay, thank you so much for watching for Mars and Gemini. Let me know if it resonated or not down in the comment box below. I hope all is well for you guys. Really, Spirit is saying to bring more love into the situation as well as see the sweeter things in life. To focus on releasing and realizing that you can overcome any obstacle that is thrown your way. Okay, they're giving you a pat on the back, and as well as to let you know to give yourself a pat on the back for how far you've came on this journey. Be proud of yourself, as well as know that you are protected and you are loved. Okay, much love, guys. See you guys in my next video. Peace. Hi, baby.